morning. Welcome back to Overbooked. I feel like my coffee machine is extremely loud. I am doing another vlog. I haven't done a vlog in a very long time, but I need to be super productive today. I just really feel like having a very productive weekend. I have a lot of things I want to get done. I have a very long list. I even took a little screen recording of it so you can see it. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. I want to get ahead on some homework discussions. I need to take a quiz this morning. I need to do laundry, just basic adult things. But I also want to do some reading things this weekend because I am very behind on my reading. And I'm not gonna lie, in the past month, I feel like I have to read so many books for book clubs coming up that I haven't started any of them. I have a buddy read with my friend Rachel. Haven't started it. I just joined a book club at work. Haven't even checked it out. I have another book club that I joined from work that is with work people, but not. I don't know. I have regrets. But that book is motherfucking 500 pages. And I haven't started it. And it's we meet next month. And I'm like, oh. I also have a book club with my family that I always do, and I'm not stressed about that one because that's in May, but still, you guys, Girlie's a little anxious about her reading right now. So currently I am listening to, on audio, Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey. I love a good Tessa Bailey book, okay? I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Tessa Bailey. Fix Her Up is not my fave. I'm kind of working on the side, a detailed, ranted review of that book. So, something similar to what I did to the cheat sheet. I like it more than a cheat sheet, obviously, because the cheat sheet goes down in history as probably one of the worst books I've ever read in my life. But there's some random shit about Fix Her Up that I just don't like. Fix Her Up is about this chick named Georgie. She's the youngest sibling in her group of siblings. No one takes her seriously. And so she's a clown as a career. Because she's if no one will take me seriously, why don't I be a clown? And then she continually doesn't get why people don't take her seriously. Then we just listened to a chapter where she was yeah, I'm at these birthday parties for kids, right? As the entertainment, the clown. The adults are all talking in a circle and it's very clear they don't want to talk to me. And I'm yeah, I don't know. I, as an adult, if I was at a child's birthday party, don't know if I would seek out a conversation with the clown that was hired for the party. I don't know if I would seek out conversation for any of the hired entertainment. I've also never been at a party where there was a hired clown. Is this a really affluent community? They can just spend money on clowns? I've never seen that at a kid's birthday party that I've attended or I have been the recipient of. Anyways, so we have her, and then we have Travis, who's an ex, MLB star, so baseball. Sorry for all the girlies out there who don't watch sports. I know baseball is boo, tomato. We don't like baseball. I think it's so boring. He's an old baseball player. He tore his shoulder or something, and now he can't play. So he's a washed up guy. He has daddy issues, love issues. He can't commit. He's known as this guy, a player, essentially. He sleeps with anything that walks. Described as very hot, a very attractive man. As I'm thinking here, I feel like I should start picturing Tom from Love Island, UK, the current season right now. I'm going to start picturing him as Travis because I think Tom is so hot. And I think this will make this easier. One of my pet peeves about this book, though, is Travis calls Georgie, the clown, baby girl. It makes me want to throw up. Anyways, Travis is Georgie's older brother's friend. She's known him her whole life. She's had a crush on him her entire life. They are now in a situation where it's beneficial for them to fake date, which in real life, I don't think it's ever beneficial to fake date. I've never heard of a scenario of fake dating in real life, but it happens in romance books all the time. Anyways, so that's where I'm kind of at right now. They've just kind of entered into this fake relationship to benefit both of them. Georgie wants to be taken more seriously, and Travis wants to wash off this player kind of vibes. He wants to look like he's settled down with a girlfriend so he can get this baseball commentating job. Love that for them. Then I'm reading this bad boy. No, it's a girl. I am reading this big, bad, thick girl called These Truths. It's a history of the United States. It's really fucking long. And this is what it's really slowing me down on my physical books. I'm 150 pages in And essentially I've like learned about the start and discovery of America to like the signing of the Constitution. It's like just sucks, really, because I really wish growing up we had textbooks that really just like kind of told us the down and dirty truth. Like I grew up, like I'm a huge history nerd. I love history. I grew up loving America, which I still do. I think I love the idea and principle, like not, I don't know if principle is the right word, but like the idea and thought experiment and possibility that America offers. But in reality, it doesn't really serve any of those. Yeah, I grew up like loving America. I was an America fangirl. And I loved history. I just thought that Americans were just the best people. They were obviously the heroes in every story because that's like just simply what I was fed and maybe told. Like I don't think I was doing a lot of like unique, like individual perspective thoughts on what I was learning in history class. So it's interesting as an adult, like trying to relearn some stuff and like think through it, and like reading this book, it's like, wow, we really sucked. Like we just like went onto this land, just killed a bunch of people with our disease and our like, brutally, because we wanted this place that wasn't ours and we didn't like want to be respectful, like literally at all. It's interesting because there is some sort of debate in the beginning of like when people were coming to America, like should we consider these people savages? Or should we consider, Black people as slaves? Or should we take over this land? Like, and there was some thought behind like, hey, this isn't probably the best, like this isn't good. Like we think these people are different from us because they just are different. Like they probably think the same thing about us, like that we're savages and we're crazy and whatever, because they just don't know about us. There was that conversation, but then it was just like, nah, let's go. So it's been interesting. I think it's actually really well written. I will say, wow, this is getting a long intro, but I will say, if you don't like history and if you don't like nonfiction, this is obviously not the book for you. This is really not. I think this is a really great, well-researched, well-written nonfiction book so far, and I'm really enjoying my time. But I also just really enjoyed those two things. So there's not a lot of people I would suggest this book to. Those are the two books I'm reading. And my goal this weekend is to finish Fix Her Up, get her done, and then to get to part 4 of this book, which is like 500 pages in. So that would make me like about halfway through. Yeah, you heard that right, halfway. So I think that's my goal for this weekend for book-wise. And then I also have like all those tasks that I need to get done. It's like 9 o'clock, so usually I'm like up earlier. Morning flex. So I'm a little behind. But I think what I need to do right now is I have a quiz I need to take for school that's due tomorrow. And if I don't do it now, I will not ever want to do it. So I think I'm just gonna do that, get that out of the way, and I guess we'll see. We'll tackle the list one by one. Not super productive morning, but I have gotten some stuff done off of my list. I did some really small things when I realized I wasn't like focusing on my homework. So I booked a hotel for the weekend. I'm gonna go see my friend defend her thesis. We love to see it. I responded to a therapist. I made my grocery list. So hopefully I'll go grocery shopping tomorrow morning. I just finished doing 2 discussion posts, one for each class that I'm in. So, I'm halfway through both of those tasks. I think I'm gonna go do a workout now. I've been really slacking on working out, and I don't know what it is. I've been not very motivated lately. And I also just so I was trying to get into running. I don't know what it is. I just think I'm getting really tired of running on my treadmill. It's really shitty weather out. I'm just tired of it. I think I'm just gonna try to give myself some grace. I'm not gonna run anymore until I think it gets nice out and I can do that outside. For now, I think I'm just gonna do an incline walk and listen to the audiobook. So see how far I can get on that during my workout. I'm about 50% through, I think, almost 50. And then we have to finish that this weekend. That's on the to-do list. Well, somebody's not been focused while she reads. So I read some of these truths. Did not get very far. I finished a chapter, so that's cool. We just saw Andrew Jackson elected, which I would say is probably like one of the lowest points in our history, but that's fine. I'm 188 pages in. My goal this weekend is to get to 500, remember? But I am about 68% through Fixer Up right now. We have some friends coming over to have dinner because their power went out, because we live in Michigan where power is unreliable sometimes. Yeah, they're coming over, we're gonna have dinner, so it's gonna throw off the rest of the night. Like I was probably gonna try to do a couple other discussion posts to finish up those 2 tasks, but probably can't do those now. That's fine. I love company. We're gonna do that, and to be honest, I'd rather have them come over than do my homework. I mean, any day of the week. Oh my God, my house is dirty. So just waiting for them to come over. Chandler wants to go get pizza, and I'll probably check in tomorrow, and we'll be much more productive. It's Sunday. Good morning. Good morning. It's Sunday, and I do have to work today. What that entails, I have no idea. I have a meeting at 9:15. So before that happens, okay, there goes my light. I am gonna go run and grab groceries and drop off my library books, and then I'll scratch 2 more tasks off my list. So at least I'll get those 2 things done. Okay, let's get on the road. Meeting is canceled. Okay, so I don't have to work today, I guess. I don't know how this works. I don't think I have to do anything today for work. So I'm gonna try to get 2 discussion questions done here this morning, ideally before noon. It is 9 o'clock right now. So we're gonna rock those out, finish the laundry, and then I'm hoping to go for a walk, try to get some of those other tasks done when I come back. And then we're gonna finish the night with some reading and maybe Love Island. It's been a bit. So I feel like every time I try to have a productive weekend, it always ends the same on Sundays, where it's like mid-Sunday and then I'm like kind of over it. I'm over being productive and I just want to watch YouTube channel. I just want to watch YouTube channels. I just want to watch YouTube videos. That's what I've been doing. I did call my parents, my parents called me, and that was on the list, was to call my parents. That actually really worked out in my favor. Crossed off the list. And then I finished my laundry earlier today. Chandler and I went to go look at a bed for our guest bedroom for my parents earlier today. But let me tell you something. I want a quality experience for my guests, but I am not willing to pay for that quality experience. And that's the problem. Why are beds so expensive? Who knows? Chandler and I got our bed because his old coworker was just gonna put it in the trash. Where can I get another deal like that? I can't. And I'm not willing. I paid $0 for the bed I sleep on. I'm not gonna pay $1,000 for the bed that my guest sleeps on. No, I just don't feel okay about that. I don't feel okay. I did not finish all the things on my list. I haven't finished my audiobook yet. I haven't gotten to part 4 yet of these truths. I didn't work on any of my paper that I wanted to work on. And I didn't purchase my car tags, which is kind of silly because that was probably a really easy thing to do. Otherwise, I finished a lot of tasks today. Completed list, one could say. We love to see it. But I think what I'm going to do to finish this vlog is, it is 8:30. I'm gonna take about an hour and a half, and I'm gonna read, and we'll see how far we get in these truths, and that's how we'll finish it. I'll let you know how far I get. I'm gonna wash my face, brush my teeth, and then hop on my little free bed and do some reading. Okay, so I did some reading. I also chatted with my husband, but did some reading. I got to page 232 of these truths. So not quite 500 pages, but halfway. Halfway. I hope you guys had a good time following along with me trying to have a productive weekend. And if you did, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.